What up, everybody? Demarillus. Test fitting today. We have a slight breeze. It's 60 something degrees today. It's better than it was yesterday. Yesterday was just windy as all out. It's been havoc. Took a trip over the weekend. Went through Vegas. Great. That's where I got Roxy at. So, anyhow, test fitting the coil. So, still got trim here. Did a couple of things here or there, and the other special nest side over there. I just want to fit it and look at it, see what it's going to do. So, you know, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next step. Do I just go get a battery, or do I get the other little consumable things? I still gotta make sure that gas tank is completely in, but ha 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 ha, yes, move you. Hold on. So anyhow, I'm doing good. It's going to get adjusted. I need to find the other clamp. Twisted, adjusted. I gotta get another bolt, or find the other bolt for that side. Put the other bolt here and set it like this. Need to get a new filter. It's been sitting for 9 years, so excuse it. Oh, palms itching like crazy. Anyhow. Got a washer again. Been thinking I gotta put here, there, and the other, but I've gotta definitely clean this up. I've got an air filter. It's what? In Florida. That should be like a catchphrase. Just to sample that when I start editing videos and anything, something happens in Florida, do like a game show theme or this. You motherfuckers start talking that shit and take that, I'll be upset with y'all. Give me the creation. Anyhow, I got a rock. Charlie Brown. Anyhow, had a piece of cardboard. Put that in the hatch. She's dirty, dusty, dingy again. She used to be the prom queen, but now she's, if you've seen it, you know it. Yeah, we're gonna have some interesting adventures. Spark plug wires are in there. I'm gonna make sure I drain the coolant. I gotta put the sway bars and go through, and still wanna look at it first. I'm gonna pull these loose. This Chris is saying that he wants to help with this, so I know he's got one vase, but it's not big enough. The vase that I have in Florida is about the one I would need, or the big beefy ones for the back, just to get the damn bushings out. So, I mean, he knows some ways, so we can set them on fire and then get that with the wheel. And in Florida, I got little birds, little brush. So, yeah. Anyhow, we got a whole bunch of things. Been fascinated with the rocks lately. Um, this was brought by Pink Sherbert. I've been doing a lot of mixing. I haven't been out here because the wind. Definitely haven't been under here because look at all those spider webs. And it's windy, so get up under there even if you're trying to wear safety glasses and dust will hit you in your eye and or get up in your nose. Nope. Touching cold metal. It's cold. I got whiplash, traumatic brain injury, so I'm not doing that. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Okay. Anyhow, yeah, I don't know what my fascination with these rocks like a 3-year-old, but hey, it's cool. Anyhow, see, there's another one. I almost have like a secret shrine here. It's just, yeah, this is what I was doing. Brought to you by Pink Sherbert. Anyhow, broken. It's like L for loser, V for victory. Victoria, rest in peace. She's gone. She's dead to me. Anyhow, so Hitomi, this is how I kind of remember you, but running. Anyhow, yeah, we're going to do some things. I'm debating on getting a battery. If I get a battery, I always use some little crank. If it kicks over, we're good. Then we know what we're playing with. I definitely have to get some vacuum hose. I was looking for that. I want to get some new fuel line. But guess what? In Vegas, I have a set of what you call it? I have some Turbo 2 fuel rails, and I've got my banjo kits on there. So I won't have to worry about this type of fuel lines and everything. And since the one I have for the upper on the Turbo 2, and they're threaded, I can just transfer over to this one if I was going to run it like that. But guess what? I got a 6-port to Turbo 2 plate, and then I got the intake manifold, so I can just run that and keep the header for a while if that's what I feel like doing, which I might do, might not do, because there's always things I can do with this stuff to reroute. So, you know, I've been playing with wiring for a while. I gotta get up under there and get that can. I'll clean the spark plugs. I'll change the oil. I'll get my mixture, the distilled water, some coolant, and some water wetter. And get some of these things together. But yeah, we're not just playing around. Oh, I have RX-7, I'm building it, and this, that, and the other, so I want style points. And you can see Roxy's fat ass sitting in that garage in Florida. That's set in this spot right here and right over there for about 7 years, because the state of California said that I couldn't drive her because I had the little Jacob Spark box that has shocked the hell out of me a couple of times. I found out it was actually live. So, village idiot. Anyhow, yeah, I have to look at the routing on the boom. I have to fix that one right here. So, yeah, I gotta do some little opening, researching, figuring some things out. I got my harness diagram on the computer. Got it on the phone as well, so I can go through and do everything. I'm gonna keep the back valve on. I'm not sure if I want to hook up the Sub-Zero start. It's good for when it's winter, but it gets annoying. You start it and all of a sudden it kicks up to 3,000 RPM. And if you got a street port, then, it gets a little louder, and then that's fuel. And where we're going now is, I don't know. Anyhow, yeah. So, why don't you go E85? Because E85 is like 3 times as heavy and burns twice as fast. But yeah, I gotta get some premix. I know that. I gotta get some oil. And then I'll start it. Yeah, I'll start it. Once I start it, it'll be good. And then I can go from there. Hopefully she won't need a rebuild. Knock on wood. It's superstitious, stupid, dumb. Anyhow, yeah. I'm outside even though the wind is blowing. You probably haven't heard half the shit that I said because the wind is blowing, and this is why I don't come out here. But yeah, this is okay. So I gotta figure out. Come on, legs, work with me here. I'm gonna pop this. Spider webs. Are you scared of spiders? Yeah. I'm trying to get bit. You know how painful that is? Got bit by a black widow. Got sick like a mother. My arm swelled up. And it's like, that shit, So I gotta do a beep boop hose for that. So I gotta get some silicone and do that one. The 6 ports. They're connected. Justin's a smart man. Thank you, Justin. Because I went the old ghetto route. I pulled my sleeves out because I couldn't use the actuators with the damn header that I had. So, it was just, hey, it is what it is. That big body felt a little bit better. I was having issues with them insect manifold any damn way, so hey. Anyhow, damn squirrels and birds keep coming over and okay, yeah, you better sit his ass away from them. Okay, they got it here once. I gave some crows some bread. So keep them damn other. Let's see, if you see them other damn birds, so the red-headed one with the gray around him and all up in his chest, get his ass. Have some bread and fuck up them squirrels too. So anyhow, I'm not a bad person for hating squirrels. They're evil. They're demonic spawns. So I have to tape here and here. We're going to do some tests on this thing as I can do some more clearancing with the Dremel or, anyhow. But yeah, I think this is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I didn't want to be ghettofied and be like, yeah, I'll get some blue silicone hoses to replace everything. And then they tried to I don't know if they're still doing state reffing shit because whatever. People see me pop up in the hood like, oh, he's got blue on everything. Oh, here goes the generic racer boy from eBay or AutoZone. Said, where are the stickers? How many stickers you got on here that's going to give you 500 horsepower extra? Style creds. You say you're trapping. What was that? Something stupid. Fast and the Furious. Yeah, you're trapped off of that. Said part one was great. It was a car movie that had action. Part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and all the other. To me, it was just action movie with cars. It was just stupidly acted. Gotta use the spray, bro. We're driving and damn V8 with supercharger, and we're pulling a big ass safe around the damn streets. We're pulling down airplanes and helicopters, hitting it with a special kind of, some kind of blend. It's like, okay. And then people think it's real. People think they can just go in the canyons and just run it because they see somebody on YouTube do it. Don't know because you don't drive it. I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to hit this corner and say, do you even know the road? Do you know what an off-cambered corner means? If you're not holding on and know what it means or doing, it's going to take you for a ride that you're not ready for. So please, people, be careful, be cautious, be safe. It's no shame in going halfway slow, but don't go super slow where you're impeding traffic. Because then you get individuals like myself that's almost at a level of road rage. I don't want to say that because, it put me on some kind of, there he goes. Watch him. He's going to be a menace to society once he gets that rotary on the road. He escaped us already before. Let's get his ass when we get a chance. Let's screw up the whole economy for fuel. Make everything, gas prices like they're right now $5.19. So yeah. Gotta love California. But we may be getting a new governor. And if it's an Act 1 guy, I'm cool. Just hopefully other things pan out well and helps other people in situations, So, but anyhow, yeah. This is what we're doing, folks. We're getting some things done. 1, 2, where are you from? I have to find what this is from, because if this is an extra and I don't need it for anything, I could always use that on Roxy's fat ass. One became missing, and so I had to do something else, and I put it on the back. Because you can't see. Well, it's on the other side, so you can't see the bottom in the back, but you can see the one up here on the top over here. Well, actually, those hold around the intake manifold at the top. Boop, 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 Those down there, that's where mine. Anyhow, if you know a rotary, you know a rotary. The one in the back is the one that's missing that. So, then again, yeah, it would be this size, I believe. It's like a 12 or 13. Anyhow, I'll see. I'll be the a-hole going through TSA with a single acorn nut in my pocket. Probably get a full cavity search because I think I'm gonna do something with it. It's like, no, asshole, this goes for the intake manifold on my RX-7. I told them I had coils when I was coming back from Florida with these two. They were like, what's those? I had to show them pictures of what they were. I said, they're coils that fire emission on my car. I got a new car and I can't just bring parts. So I'm gonna have to come back and drive back because if I need that damn Cadillac converter, I'm gonna have to be moving everything. So anyhow, I'm water deep. I think 3 water bottles. I need to drink some more. Made some red beans and rice last night. Them things is bomb. I'm gonna have to. That was my first time, so I know what mistake I made last night. Put too much sausage. Phrasing. Anyhow, yeah. But be good or be good at. No worries, it's sugar free. Drink you some water. Be the change. Come outside in the sunlight. Look at that. That's how they're creating the clouds, and this is artificial weather. And these conspiracy theorists. Okay, something in the air here. And recently in Florida, there was some articles or some things talking about you could taste it in the water. I've been saying that for years, but you know. Anyhow, eventually this thing will get up and on the road, and I will be less depressed. Yeah, I'll be less depressed. Because I'll be able to drive it. But then again, you gotta see the state of everything, right? If it's just driving around here, back here, okay. But I gotta get that rear end fixed because I don't want to cause any damage. And me fucking last year smacking this bitch with a sledgehammer like a village idiot. Like I said, don't try this at home, kids. This is stupidity at this highest level. But anyhow, yeah. Bang, bang. Beep, boop, 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 boop. So, bang compared to bang. Alright. Tipped in, tipped out. So, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. That was dipped. Why did that? I mean, obvious. Here. Here. Beep, beep, beep. All the panel there is just in there. Wow. So we gotta get all this once the wind stops blowing. I'll go to a couple of shops or find out, get a couple of quotes and see about. I need to get this thing up on the rack at the least. So I can see what's all going on under it and touch on it. I need to get Roxy on the rack too. Anyhow, I've been postponing and getting stuck in my head, so I guess you guys are my only friends. Sympathetic. Anyhow, y'all have a good day. Drink you some water. Wash your hands. And cover your mouth when you sneeze. Wash your hands when you use the bathroom, you nasty bastard. I've seen 6 people walk out of fucking bathrooms in Vegas without washing their hands. It's like you just fondled your balls when you was using the bathroom, you dirty bastard. Wash your hands, folks. Peace.